you ever thought to yourself, I have no idea what I'm doing with my life? If you have, you are in the right place. This is one episode of 8 parts in Season 3 of Ride the Tide Collective, the podcast, that will help you figure out what you are doing in your life and career. Regardless of your career status at this point, this short season will give you direction and thoughts to ponder that will help you find clarity moving forward. I am excited to help you take control of your career. Welcome, everyone. I'm excited for this season because it's all about finding clarity and figuring out what to do with your life and specifically your career. As a career strategist and coach, this is my sweet spot, and I'm happy to share the strategies I use with my clients with you. Confusion around career and life direction is extremely common. It doesn't take much for someone to get to a place where they feel lost. Even the most ambitious and driven professionals will come up against feelings of confusion when faced with challenges or major life events. Not only have I experienced this a few times, but I've worked with many professionals who also get to this point and don't know what to do. As I've grown as a person and professional and done work to confirm and honor my personality and talents, it's been easier for me to move from confusion to clarity when life happens. If you've been around the podcast for a while, you know that I lost my parents and had my son in under a 2-year span. Needless to say, there were a lot of major life events in a short period of time. These events led me to make decisions about my life and career I never thought I would make because my perspective on life changed. Think about someone who gets divorced. Whether it's peaceful or not, it's an emotional roller coaster that will more than likely have you taking a minute to reevaluate what you want out of life. If you're in an abusive situation, this realization is even more common. You no longer want to settle. But what about people who haven't gone through a major life event? People who consider themselves average? Maybe you're just moving through life and doing what you think you're supposed to do, and one day you wake up and realize you want more. Maybe you're bored. Maybe your life has been laid out for you because of generational or parental expectations and it's not what you want. What about those of you who are ambitious and career-driven? You move up quickly and are constantly offered new positions. Are you allowed to be confused? Absolutely. Most of my current clients are high achievers and extremely ambitious. But life happens, and it can knock us around a bit. We go from confident and accomplished to questioning the moves we have made. Confusion around your career and life isn't exclusive to any certain type of person. It can happen to any of us. You are not alone. Most people don't want to talk about their confusion because it's a perceived sign of weakness. We put expectations on ourselves to be at a certain level of accomplishment by a certain time in our life, and if we don't get there, we feel like we've failed. And then we end up continuing to do the thing we don't like because we don't know what else to do. That stops today. Between this podcast season and the guidebook, you will be able to reclaim clarity in your career. You are not alone. Do you want to know why I decided on this topic for Season 3? Because this is one of the most common statements I hear from clients of all ages, industries, and levels. And it's time to normalize career confusion and learn to take control. One skill or trait that I believe gets overlooked in this entire process is confidence. If you aren't confident in yourself and your abilities, you will likely stay stagnant and confused. The process I work through with clients almost always evokes confidence because even clients with the lowest levels of confidence find it in their clarity. A seed is planted that continues to grow as they become more clear about their path. Clarity breeds confidence. As we work through this season, I want you to know that it's not going to be easy. Questions will be asked to make you think about yourself and your situation. You'll be faced with decisions to make and likely more work to do, but it'll be worth it. This process is what I have used with clients for many years, and I've seen the results. I've seen people kill it in an interview because they were clear about what they wanted and what they brought to the table. I've seen people apply to positions they never thought they would because they found a new level of confidence. I've seen clients come out of the fog after a toxic management situation and go from no hope to multiple interviews within a few weeks when their path was clear. I'm excited to go on this journey with you, and I look forward to hearing about your clarity at the end. If you have any questions, please connect with Ride the Tide Collective on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, and I'll add your question to our Q&A episode at the end of the season. For those who know you are ready to work, I recommend downloading the guidebook complement to this season called I Don't Know What I'm Doing with My Life, A Guide to Career Clarity. I'll link it in the show notes. Once again, I want to remind you that whatever you are feeling about your career, you are not alone.